was a urgent medevac mission, taking off from Charkh, going to our most favorite place. Not actually, the Charkh district. The crew chief, obviously, this was his helmet camera that filmed this video. We went to Charkh so many times that the crew chief actually that's on this mission coined the phrase Charkh Week. But this was an urgent medevac, U.S. soldier, I believe a gunshot wound. As I said, I am not on this mission. I wasn't even in the country, actually. I was home on R&R at this time. So I just want to leave this video uncut again, just kind of see what's going on. Crew chief's prepping the aircraft. He's getting his rifle ready right there. He was unhooking it. They had D-rings on the back of them just to kind of secure them a little bit. And Charkh was located to the southwest of Charkh, probably about less than 5 minute flight. Very dry area. This was actually in April, so started getting a lot wetter, and you can see in the areas down below where normally possibly water would flow, would start to get some actual movement in the streams because all the snow on the high mountains would start to melt. What he's doing right here is there's two cases. One Pelican case has all of our night vision goggles in it, and the other case, the orange reddish one there, that's a Pelican case called the Iron Duck that had all the medics drugs. Basically, I believe there was also like IVs in there and pain medications, stuff like that. If you've ever been out to West Texas, Arizona, very similar. The way it looks, dry, but yet there is vegetation. A lot of these guys, they would basically make their own irrigation ditches to irrigate their crops. Crops primarily being wheat. Opening the window, locking the window open, getting close, probably about 2 minutes out, coming into the little section here. This is the edge of the Charkh district. Most likely the pilot not on the controls is speaking to the ground troops, getting all the information about the 9-line information, patient status primarily, and then obviously what the enemy situation is. In this particular case, troops in contact. There was a firefight going on at the time that this mission was taking place, and I do not believe they had an Apache gunship with them on this mission. Now circling around to the left. I actually just chatted with the crew chief the other day that was on this mission. Really good friend of mine. Give me some of the details. Because like I said, I was home on leave. But one of the things he noted was as they were coming in for an approach, you're flying over this village and you got all these fields and stuff, and he noted that there was a farmer right in the middle of this firefight, and all the gunfire going on, just tending to his crops. You just become so numb to your surroundings that you just go about your day, which is, I couldn't imagine living in a place where this was your day-to-day. I guess if you lived in Chicago or New York City these days, it's pretty much the same. But as you can see, he's got his M4 rifle out the window. I've heard before, you know, how effective are M4s out the window. You can see the green smoke on the ground down there, right there at the 12 o'clock, kind of floating in the air. But anyway, the M4 is pretty damn effective out the window with well-placed shots. Anything, if anybody's ever been fired at before, the sound of a bullet whistling past you is pretty memorable, like the crack of a whip next to your ear. So they set it down pretty quick due to the small arms fire. Crew chief jumps out. He was throwing out the ICS cord, which is the inter-communications system cord, so he could talk to the crew. And you can see the guys up in the corners there. They're taking fire at one point on the top of the wall. You can actually see a puff of dust where a round impacted. And you'll start to hear the gunfire here in a second. And you notice this aircraft doesn't have a red cross on it. This was a borrowed aircraft from the air assault unit, because a lot of times if our aircraft were due for inspection or had something going on, now you can hear the gunfire. We had to borrow one of their aircraft and getting out of there quick. So as I said, you could hear the small arms fire. That was a textbook MEDEVAC extraction right there. Those guys came in quick, got the medic out, pulled the patient back in as quickly as possible, and wheels up very quick. Pretty awesome. We had an amazing team over there. All right, guys. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.